Tribal markets. So even among the primitive people, even among the indigenous population, right, we find a market. But this market, right, these are different from the modern markets in a number of sense here. Here, market alone is not a system of exchange. Market alone is not a system of exchange here. See, uh, if you are in New Delhi or I am here in Bangalore, if I want to buy rice or wheat, I need to go to a shop, that's a market. I need to give money and I need to buy. So there is only one way by which, right, I can acquire this commodity. But among our primitive people, among the tribal societies, market alone is not the only way by which goods and commodities, goods and services are exchanged. There are number of non-market ways which predominates. So in tribal markets, market alone is not the only system through which goods and commodities are exchanged. Then now the money used here is a special purpose money. Money used here is a special purpose money. The money which we use, right, that is an all purpose money. That is an all purpose money. So you have 500 rupee. Here we'll have our emblem, our RBI governor, right? His sign will be there. And our Mahatma Gandhiji's picture will be there on one side. This is an all-purpose money. This we call it as a fiat currency or a token currency. So a token currency is a currency, right, for which the face value is more than the actual value. It is just a small piece of paper, right, 500. Once when if you demonetize this, its value won't be even 10 paise or 1 rupee. Correct? So this we call it as a token currency. The face value is more than the actual value. It's just a piece of paper, but its value is 500 rupees. Using that, right, we can buy 5 bundles of paper. Correct? So this is all-purpose money. This money serves all the purpose. We can use this for exchange, for store of value, for allocating price of a commodity. We can use this in all-purpose money. So in modern economy, right, we use all-purpose money. But special purpose money means these are money used by our primitive tribal people or primitive people in their market. These are not all-purpose money, but this serves only a narrow range of purpose, only a very small range of purpose. It may be the rice money. As I told you, right, the rice among the Ifugo of Philippines, where they use rice as a money. If you go Philippines, use rice as a money. I told you thief of Nigeria. The thief of Nigeria use brass rod as a money. Salt is used as a currency, used as a money in West Africa. Cocoa is used in pre-Spanish Mexico. Among the Chukchi of Siberia, the Chukchi, the Inuits, they all live in the cold Arctic region of Siberia. They use tobacco as currency. This serves only a very narrow range of purpose. A very narrow range of purpose. This we call it as special purpose money. Then here in tribal market, it is a reciprocity, a redistribution and barter which predominates. And there is a strong social undercurrent here. People, right, they have a lot of social undercurrent. They just, it's see market here, right? They just do not go there market to buy and sell goods. Apart from that, right, they used to be there with them. They used to play a number of games. They used to have party. They used to discuss number of social issues. Even now they fix marriage alliances here. So here, buying and selling of commodity is just one process, is just one purpose of tribal market. There is a strong social undercurrent, a strong social undercurrent in a tribal market. Then this may not be a continuous process. The tribal market, right? We cannot see this market each and every day. It is an intermittent process. It may be a weekly market, a monthly market, etc. Carl Polanyi, he managed to classify three types of tribal market. See, we are discussing about the tribal market, about the primitive market, about the market of the indigenous people and not the modern market. Keep that always in mind. And this type of system, right, had vanished over time. So nowhere now in the world, right, we can find of this in very few places, in some parts of Indonesia, in some regions of the interior Africa, right, still we can see this type of a market system. But because of the advent of communication technology, transport facilities, right, this particular system vanished over time and people got merged with the mainstream economies. Types of tribal markets according to Carl Polanyi. He divides tribal market into three types. Number one, peripheral market. Three types of tribal markets according to Carl Polanyi. Number one, peripheral market. Then we have regular market, and then regional market. So first let us discuss about the peripheral market. So peripheral market, right? This is, I will tell you first one example. So there is one city by name Hubli in Karnataka. Along the coast, right? Goa, the twin city of Hubli and Dharwad. We were there in Hubli and Dharwad for some time, and Goa is very nearby. Just we need to cross one guard section here, and this entire area, right, is a dense forest. We have the Dandeli Anshi Tiger Reserve here. And there are a number of tribal hamlets inside this region. And one road right cuts through this jungle, not just one, some two, three road cuts through the jungle to reach Goa. So once when we were returning, and in the middle of the jungle, right, we saw a few small kids in the age group of 7, 8, 9, right. They were carrying some small fruits. It was like a shape of a grapefruit, small one. When we went near to them, right, my wife asked me, please stop, stop, stop. This is something very interesting fruit. This is, we can make a pickle out of it. It will be very tasty. And we cannot get it in the regular market, these things. Then we stopped our car. We asked them how much it is. One girl came and say, 10 rupees. And one boy say, 5 rupees. I understand, we all are kids, we all are together. First you decide, man, you decide among ourselves. In the next car comes, right, you all say in a single word, 20 rupees. We'll at least pay you 15 rupees for this. The poor people, right, they are totally unaware of all this type of economic activities, and so innocent people they are. So innocent people they are. And then we got that, oh my god, really we made pickle out of that, and how tasty it was. Next month when I went there right to that side, I couldn't see these girls. Then after some 2-3 months, in the month of April, when I went there, right, I could see the people from the tribal hamlets, right, they came here and they were selling some tubers. And nowhere I have seen such a tuber in our vegetable market. And these people, right, they won't do too much of bargain. They'll say, see, along with this, right, they'll be having some other product also, and they'll just give them free of, sir, you please take it. You take it, go and eat. You take it, go and eat. Take, go and eat. The market behavior will be altogether different. This is called as a peripheral market. A peripheral market means these are a temporary market. Here, right, the market will not be there throughout the year. So, during some season, right, our primitive or our indigenous people, they manage to produce some small economic surplus, which they will take it to the nearby region and they will sell it. This is called as a peripheral market, but now they are asking cash. But what we are discussing is those markets which were there during 1940s, 50s. So during those times, this type of tribal markets, right, used to be there. It is not just meant for the outsiders. Even among different tribal communities, right, they used to sell products. And here, the most important thing is this market is not a continuous process. It's not a continuous process. So once when they run out of the product, they'll go back and there will be no market. And there will be no market after that. So this is not a continuous process. And the next important thing, here the exchange takes place largely by barter. So barter is one very important way of exchange here. And price, minimally, price has no influence in the allocation of resources here. This is one very important thing which we need to know. Price does not affect the allocation of resources. Not just price, even demand and supply. Even demand and supply will not affect or influence the allocation of resources. See, in our among our farmers, very frequently, right, we can see a large scale inflation in onion alone. What actually happens with onion is the onion is very much essential in cooking. It adds a very fantastic flavor in our food, and we cannot see a kitchen without onion. And there is a huge demand for Indian onion in the Arabian countries. So we export large scale onion to these countries. At the same time, there are number of ways, right, by which even the standing onion crop may get ruined. If there is a over flooding, and even some diseases may ruin the crop. So very frequently, because of a variety of factors, demand for onion crop increases. Demand for onion, and once and people are ready to pay 100 rupees, 200 rupees for onion, right? Then what our farmers will do? Then they will change the allocation of resources. Next year and the next season, instead of cultivating other vegetables like brinjal or tomato, the entire field they will go for onion cultivation. So in this example, price and demand and supply affects the allocation of resources. But in a peripheral tribal market, price fluctuations and demand and supply will not influence their economic behavior, will not influence the allocation of resources. And they will not even now say it is because there is a huge demand for honey, they will not go on to over extract the resources. So whatever they can produce, right, whatever surplus they may get, that they will bring it and they will sell it, and they're 100% happy with what they get. This is something even extra for them. So this is a peripheral market. Make it sure here the money used is a special purpose money. Money used is a special purpose money. Demand and supply and price fluctuations will not influence the allocation of resources here, and this market is not a regular market. It is periodical in nature, and once when our primitive people, once when they run out of their products, right, they will go back to their village. They will go back to their tribal settlement. So this is a peripheral market. Next is a regular market. I think it was in the year 2012 or 13. We were in a town called as Hunsur in Mysore district. A small, even smaller than a tier 3 town, that is a subdivision in Mysore district. Okay, so in the town, right, this is located just in the periphery of a Nagarhole forest. Nagarhole forest, just 20 kilometers right away from the handpost of a Nagarhole forest. Very fantastic place. Here on every Thursday in the town, there used to be a huge playground, a huge ground actually. That is next to one vegetable market is very much next to that. But on every Thursday, there is to have a special market here. They call it a Sunday. Sunday. So on every Thursday, this market will be there. And people from villages and remote corners, so they used to come here to sell the products. Here also they bring vegetables. Apart from vegetables, right, a number of other arts and craft stuffs made in villages, right, used to come here. Though we have a very big market space here, still, right, we managed to go here because the number of products which comes to the market, right, is really altogether different. Altogether different. They bring vegetable seeds and they sell it. They bring a number of ceramic items like pots made of you in a traditional way. Few mats they used to bring. Along with that, right, some tools and instruments which we use in kitchen and gardening, right, that also they bring. And that's a huge market. But this is not a tribal market, but this is almost a modern day market. But in tribal societies also, right, we can see this type of market. One thing is these are regular market in the sense this market convenes at a regular intervals, maybe once in a week or once in 10 days, right? At regular intervals, this market will be there. A number of the most important thing is a number of products other than food materials or vegetables, right, will also makes its presence in a regular market. Art and craft production. Okay, a variety of baskets, a variety of ceramic items, a variety of tools and implements also makes its presence in these in a regular market. Next important thing is money used here is still a special purpose money. Money used here is still a special purpose money. Is still a special purpose money. And even here, price fluctuations and the demand and supply will not influence the allocation of resources. Will not influence the allocation of resources, or that will not influence their economic behavior. Economic behavior. So, irrespective of the demand and supply, whatever they have, they bring it to the market, they sell it. It is because some particular commodity is having too much of demand that they will not go and overproduce or over exploit the resources. They will not indulge in over exploitation. It is because some particular product is having demand. Okay, fine. Next is regional market. Regional market. This is a large market having a huge hinter area. So this market serves a huge area, maybe one district. Again, predominantly, this is also a tribal market. But here, the very big importance here is goods produced by advanced technology will also find its appearance here. Here, uh, products which common man cannot make, right? These will be found here. And this market will be there throughout the year. Throughout the year, this market will be there. And it serves a large section of a population, a large population. Then slowly, right, this regional market may develop into a market town. Slowly develop into a market town. Mughal Sarai in UP is one very good example for this, a market town. Then here in this market, there are some minor differences here. Here, profit, price and profit, right, assume some significance here. If he is a tribal merchant who is having a shop in the regional market, demand and supply here will influence his economic behavior. He will change the allocation of resources depending upon the demand, because he will be making huge profit also here. So his economic behavior here is slightly different than the economic behavior of our indigenous people in a peripheral market and a regular market. Karl Polanyi says that money used here is still a special purpose money. Money used here is still a special purpose money. But here this money is easily divisible and it's a high value commodity. So that it is easily Okay, so they can carry it easily. For example, they may use a pepper. Pepper is a high value commodity, right? By 1 kg pepper, we can buy 100 kg rice. So like this here, the special purpose money which they are using, right, is easily divisible, easily portable, and its value will be high. So then the one important thing is, so because of the use of all these economic things, right, in a regional market, the importance of reciprocity and redistribution will become minimum. Everything will be truly business here. It is only business, one and only business here. Okay. I hope you are comfortable with the types of exchange. Okay. Barter exchange. We still have gift exchange and market. So we are yet to discuss the gift exchange. Gift exchange. There are a number of interpersonal relationships during which gift giving becomes a very important. Very important. It took a very long time for our market economy to identify this. Earlier, most of the market activity, like even see the selling of textiles, cloth, jewelries, etc., uh, will be patterned in such a way. Okay, so this is festival season, Ramzan season, Diwali season, Christmas, Pongal. Okay, so people will come to buy textiles. Okay, so increase your production during this time. Or this is marriage season. Okay, certainly right. We can sell a lot of jewels now. So like that, right? Economic activities are patterned or designed to a particular pattern depending upon the fluctuation of demand. Gift giving, right, is something so essential in a number of interpersonal relationship. Number of interpersonal relationship. So it took a very long time. See now, right? They are making, say some 20 years back during our college days, right? I still remember Valentine's Day was then gaining momentum. It was during this time of the Archies and number of other retail sellers, right, who are specialists in making gift articles were becoming popular. Gift cards, musical cards. So they made Valentine's Day. Okay, sure. Now they can sell a number of product because people will boys will be so happy to give talk their girls to make them their girlfriends. Then right made Friendship Day, Father's Day, Mother's Day. We do not have a father-in-law, mother-in-law day. That's it. Okay, a day for a day to celebrate everyone so that people can sell the commodities and expecting them to give gift. So what is gift? So gift giving, right, involves exchange of gifts, exchange of articles between people who are bound in a number of interpersonal ways. So gift giving, right, this involves no economic consideration and generally does not serve any economic ends. And here all see sometimes, right, gift giving, people may also give gift for status assessment. Gift giving for status assessment. This happens, right? Suppose if you go to your relatives' marriage, if they expect you to give them 1 gram gold, but if you have gifted them 4 grams gold, Then what they will do? Oh my God, what a big gift he has given. Okay, they will appoint one person now, especially for you. Hey, be there with uncle. So make it sure that he eats properly. So wherever he goes, that guy will be following you. Uncle, eat this, eat that. Please sit here, wait here. Come, let us go and take a photo here, there. Sometimes, right, the gift which we give some status also. Even among primitive people, there are some societies where gift the process of gift giving, right, gives status or status assessment. The one good example is the potlatches, but potlatches has been banned now. Gift giving for status assessment. The Quaquetal Red Indians, right, they live along the west coast of North America, the Pacific coast of Canada. You know about Vancouver Islands, right? They are near there. I'll just show you where these people are. Canada, USA. Here, this is Vancouver Island. So these people, right, they occupy the islands here in this region. There are a number of small islands, right? Those people live here in this region, in this territory. The Quaquetal Red Indians. And these people, what they do, so if there is a particular function in, suppose if one island hit, if that guy, if he is going to organize a function for the marriage of his daughter, he will also invite the people from the nearby islands. And the people from this area, right, they will, while going to this function, this marriage, they will carry with them a lot of gifts. Mostly they carry gifts like the woolen cloths, linen cloths, blankets, etc. After going there, instead of giving this gift to the newlywed couple, what they used to do, they used to burn it, they used to destroy it in front of everyone. They will not do it in isolation, they will do it in front of everyone. See how much gift I have brought and how much I am capable of destroying. See, by destroying something, right, they get some status out of that. And sometimes, right, they go to an extreme. Sometimes, even after destroying a huge quantity of commodities, if they are not satisfied, sometimes they will also carry slaves with them. And they used to slaughter the slaves, it seems. Slaughter the slaves. These Quaquetal Red Indians are still there and still they are preserving their ethnic identity. And they have some special events where, right, they are dressed up or like a bird having a long beak. So soon we'll be discussing about the potlatches. We'll be discussing about the Quaquetal Red Indians, where I will show those pictures also, pictures of these Quaquetal Red Indians. So here, gift giving, right, is for status assessment. But not all gift giving is status assessment according to the economic anthropologist. So gift giving, right, involves three types of obligations. Gift giving involves three obligations. One is to give, number two, to receive, and the third one is to repay. To give, to receive, to repay. In most of the cases, right, whatever the gift given, right, will not be returned immediately. Here, the giver becomes a loser. Here, the gift giver, right, becomes a loser to only become a gainer after some time. After some time. Yeah. So the gift giving, right, is based on the principle of reciprocity. If he gives, right, after some other day, you also give him back. So gift giving is very important in a number of interpersonal activities, a number of interpersonal relations. Wherever, right, gift giving is a dominant form of exchange, its economic importance will be obscured. There will be no much economic importance attached with the gift giving activity. So there are number of such interesting gift exchanges. The most important being Malinowski's study of Malinowski during his study in the Trobriand Islands. He managed to find one very interesting type of ceremonial exchange. Ceremonial exchange, which is called as the Kula ring. Kula ring. You know where is Trobriand Islands, right? Australia, the last part of Indonesia. So this part is Indonesia, this part is the Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea. So this is known for a dense forest, dense tropical evergreen forest. So Malinowski, he was on the way to some other distant Pacific island. But because of First World War, and because of a few other factors, he couldn't move further, but Australian government allowed him to do research in the areas over which they had suzerainty, over which they had authority. So he preferred to settle here. These are Trobriand Islands. So this picture I will share with you later. It's not so clear here because of the white color. Okay. So the Trobriand Islands, these are here. So he went there. He didn't disclose his intention of stay there. But the local people, right, they were so happy to welcome him, and they provided him accommodation, food and shelter. And he was there with them for more than 2 years. And he faced a number of difficulties. Even yesterday we had a small discussion about Franz Boas. There is something very important about Franz Boas and Malinowski. It is they, right, who set a new tradition in fieldwork in anthropology, the so-called participant observation. So Franz Boas makes it sure that once when you have decided to do a research in anthropology, make it sure that you learn the local language and make it sure that you are going to interact with the people. Do not use a translator. One very good example, right, of using a translator and getting a distorted or incorrect picture about the situation, right, is the research done by Ratcliffe Brown among the Andaman Islanders. He couldn't get exactly what he was looking for among the Andaman Islanders, largely because he was dependent on a translator there. So it is Malinowski, it is the Franz Boas, and not the least Ratcliffe Brown also, because he was the first anthropologist to have spent more than 2 years studying one single tribe, one single indigenous population. So Malinowski 2 years, more than 2 years, right? He spent there in these islands, and he wrote one very famous book, The Argonauts of Western Pacific. The Argonauts of Western Pacific. Along with that, right, he also wrote yet another book in which he dealt in length about the difficulties which he had faced during his stay here. That was so inspirational a book, and that only made many others to take this challenge of going to far-flung areas to do research among the people about whom, right, they had no idea. But earlier, right, see how difficult the situation used to be. Many know that most of the travelers, including Magellan, Thomas Cook, right, most of them got killed by the indigenous people. Most of them were killed by the Thomas Cook, right, got killed somewhere here. Magellan got killed somewhere during his voyage. And during this time, venturing to these remote areas and think about going and mixing with the people is not that easy a thing. And during this time, think about Margaret Mead as a lady, as a young lady. He was in her early 20s when he left North America and when he left to Samoa Island. We have this Solomon group of islands here. This is the Vanuatu. This is again a very important group of islands here. Okay, do not worry about New Caledonia, other islands. Okay, so it is here, right? He observed the phenomena of Kula ring. So Kula is based on the principle that once in Kula will always be in Kula. So what is this Kula? Kula is a integrated ceremonial gift exchange which the people here in Trobriand Island used to exchange among people in the different islands. They're going to take a huge voyage. So what this is, what this Kula ring is, how they initiate it, and what exactly they mean by. So what are all the objects they exchange here? Who are all can participate in the Kula voyage? What is the significance of the Kula ring? All these things let us discuss in our next lecture. So until then, have a great day. Please leisurely try to go through these topics. Many consider this economic anthropology to be something bit very boring, but I feel it's not so boring. If it is something difficult, right, try to spend more time so that you can have a greater understanding. Greater understanding. Okay. So thank you. See you tomorrow. Thank you.